Hi, so I made it. I'm so excited. I have been trying to time this for 12:12 and I made it with a minute to spare, so I'm so excited. I'm going live today to just have a quick discussion with everyone. I want to make sure that I can see comments before I begin, like if there's anyone actually live at this very moment. It's 12:12 in like 30 seconds. Here in New England, so depending on where you are, it'll be a different time, and depending on when you watch this. So if you catch this later, I do plan to do another live, answer more questions if they come up, if you missed this live about my Mystic Soul program. So here, I'm trying to see if I can see comments on my other phone, because the last time I did this, I couldn't see comments at all. So I'm like, okay, maybe if I can catch my own self live. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Catch my own self. I'm going to turn the volume down so that I don't hear myself, and see if I can see comments. I think I can see comments. So if anyone comes on, hopefully I'll be able to see. If not, that's okay. I'll be able to address comments later or questions if you have them. So Mystic Soul. So I wanted to come in today and talk. I have some of the things I want to mention, and some, like, nothing's really planned. I just wanted to come in like naturally and just talk to you about the program, which is how the program's going to be for me. It's how I resonate with teaching people, is to just be real, and the more, just a little sage, a little virtual smudge for you. The more that I teach, the more authentic I become, because life is just revealing everything to you. Sometimes you don't even know that something is being hidden from you or not quite in the open, so then you reveal more of your truth. So the further along we go on our path, just enjoy that beautiful sage. White sage is beautiful. It cleanses and clears your energy. It cleanses the energy in a space. It is antibacterial, antimicrobial. Burn it every day, especially in the winter. But burn it every day anyway. Negativity cannot be around white sage. So that's one beautiful option for you if you're trying to cleanse your space of any icky energy, stuck energy, stagnant energy, emotional energy. Anyway, so I used my feather. I think I used this really pretty one that I got from Sage Goddess. I have my other feather with me for air from Denise Lynn, who I trained with as well. So, okay, so Mystic Soul. Just gonna open a little quick sacred container to have this discussion with you. One of my really, really pretty wands. I had to find one that had amethyst on it because I'm a little obsessed with amethyst. I like purple. I'm out of the closet with my purple obsession. Especially if you know me, I like purple. So I found this. If anyone's actually interested in the artist, I can try to find that for you. I bought it maybe a month ago, and it called to me. So it might call to you as well as something beautiful to add to your toolkit. So it's nice to start in the east. For me, east is behind me. So in the east, going clockwise to open that circle. I've already started a container for Mystic Soul. I've already started a container for everyone who's drawn and called to this program. What's behind me is a beautiful crystal grid set up with some high vibrational stones, including moldavite, another obsession, that will bring in the galactic energy as well, and just bring in that higher vibrational, multi-dimensional energy that we're calling forth in this program. And it is a part of my goal with Mystic Soul to bring in the celestial, the galactic energy, and bring in the shamanic roots, so we can meet here in the center, here where we are, and call in all of those energies from the past, from the ancients, the ancestors, the medicine men and women of the past, as well as our future luminous self from 10,000 years in the future. So calling all of that energy into present time, calling our guides and angels and all of the beings here into this present moment, calling the star beings, the Lyrans, the Avians, the Pleiadians, the Syrians, the emissaries of light. I even connect with a few extra, oh, hi, Caitlin. I even connect with a few extra beings in the multidimensional reality, some of which come with names, some come with energy. They always come with energy signatures. So I'm bringing forth the ones that I connect with. You may see soon tall white beings of light that I've connected with. They're very different, unique. They don't come with any spoken word. They connect with me with sound and just energy and essence. So, okay, so Mystic Soul. So what I've done here is I've created that container. This is going to be up for the whole set of the program. The program is going to be 9 months long. You can choose to join for 1 month. You can pick and choose the month that you want. Maybe you want to just wait and see and then do the month that calls to you. Over the next maybe month, I will be laying out more fine-tuned what I would like for each month to entail. I am bringing in some energies for you. So a lot of this was channeled. So I've been channeling for years and bringing forth this interdimensional portal of energy for everyone to connect deeper with their true self, who they are. And what I want this program to entail is everything that's my passion. So that's what I'm meant to share with you. And I've been called forth to just bring out everything of whatever that is and express it in a way that makes sense for you, a way that will bring the tools to you that you resonate with, that you would like to see in the program. There is space in the program that will be opened so that we can have a beautiful way of bringing forward anything new that comes in, because I'm still learning. I'm going deep into some new learnings next year. I have several different teachers that I'm working with, and whenever something comes to me, a new tool that I resonate with that works for me, I'm going to try to bring those learnings and share them with my tribe too, right? So that's what it's all about. My teachers share with me, I share with you, and then you share with your peeps. So you bring it, and it's this wheel of energy, this vortex of energy that we're able to share with everyone. The magic is in the sharing. So right now, this program is where I'm sharing. What I've channeled, I connected with a grandmotherly essence recently, an ancient one who came to me, and it came in a channeled vision, but we were in my backyard, which was really beautiful, but came to me. So we're out in nature. Nature's like the best way for me to connect, and for many people to just feel most connected right away. If you're ever feeling not quite right, step outside, take a breath, and you'll get righted again. Your nature is a part of us. We're connected to nature. So I connected with this grandmotherly essence, and she said that munay-ki will have to be a part of this program. For me, you will be receiving these rites. I've been offering the munay-ki rites in person and long distance, and I can't even actually tell you how many times I've offered them. That it's a part of my passion. The more I share it, the more right I feel. So it's the sharing of this essence, these ancient rites that are very shamanic. You're connecting to the ancient ones from the past and calling forth that future luminous self in munay-ki as well. Munay means love, ki is energy. So you bring forth these rites, and transformations and shifts happen within your body, within your energy, and so much so that you almost don't know that you're shifting, or you do know, and it's this undercurrent of energy that occurs, and you're constantly feeling this daily work on you, which is amazing. It's like a clearing out of the old and moving forward and stepping deeper into your stewardship for the planet, for Gaia, for the universe. So you're connecting and you're bringing in the light from the universe through you as that channel, and you can send it deep into the earth, into Gaia. Since we are all ascending, the earth is awakening, the earth is shifting and moving, and transformations, powerful transformations are happening right now on the planet, and we are part of the planet, so we're shifting too. And it is happening. There's no choice. Everyone's experiencing this. So many more people are coming to this energy and enjoying finding their true passion and finding and expressing their truth. So what this program is going to hold are 3 classes a month. We'll meet 3 times a month, the last 3 Thursdays of each month, and 1 Thursday where it's a great time of integration. That extra week gives you time to integrate the program. The first month, because the first month, that second Thursday ends up on Valentine's Day, we're going to start a week later on the 21st. This program launches February 21st. So I will be doing 2 classes that week and then following up the final Thursday, last Thursday of February, and then we'll get back on schedule thereafter. I wanted everyone to feel like they could experience the day of love. Now, for me, this is like my passion, so that is my love, my energy, but there are a lot of people who really want to get out there and enjoy the Valentine's Day, go out with their loved one, or just be home and, like me, maybe watch a romantic comedy. I don't know. So the program is set to launch, and then what you'll do is pay per month. You can decide if you want to pay for that month and see if you resonate going forward, see how you like it, and then pay month to month after that. Or you can pay and sign up for the subscription, lock in your rate now, and then you're good to go for the 9 months, and you'll only pay that rate for once a month. So to get to that point, it's $49 for the entire month for the 3 classes. We're going to meet Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And no matter where you are, we'll meet at that time live, and the recordings will be available for you thereafter. You'll be able to have them forever, refer back to them, so that if you ever, what did she say that day? I know it was that month and we did this thing. What was that again? So maybe you refer back to it then, or you can always ask me later. So it is $49 a month. If you decide to wait, the price will go up after February 1st, and it will be $67 a month. And I wanted to tap into the divine feminine energy, and it channeled those particular prices as what resonated the most, because 13 is my favorite number. I was born on the 13th, and 13 represents the divine feminine energy. 13 moons in a year. 13 is also transformation, death and rebirth. And what this program is going to do is allow what no longer serves you to be shed, to be released, so that you can rise up and rebirth or re-reveal who you truly are, your soul's light. So with that, if you decided not to do the program, but you still wanted the munay-ki rights, the munay-ki rights are $37 for each right. I'm charging you for 3 classes and munay-ki rights included, $49. So there's a huge savings there, where you're going to get the tools and and extra activations, as well as the munay-ki rights. So you are getting the munay-ki rights. It's a 9-month gestation period program. 9 is a powerful number of completion, and 9, as you're giving birth, right? You're going to go through the womb, and you're going to be birthed new after the program. So we'll go February to November, and you'll pay $49 a month through the subscription if you so choose, or you can just pay month to month and just pay whatever the rate is at the time, like I said, or you can pay after, and then the availability of the program will be there later. So maybe you get into the program late and you decide 3 months in, oh, I really wanted to take the first 2 as well. They're available. The container is held for you to still go back, take those classes, enjoy the munay-ki rights, and then come back to the present where we're continuing the program. This program is going to be an expression that will not be repeated. So I'm going to do the 9 months of Mystic Soul, and if I decide to go forward thereafter and do more rights. Oh, hi, Stephanie. I can see comments. I'm so excited. The last time I did this, I couldn't see comments. So sometimes I just record the videos and I pop them in later. Okay, so Munay-ki. Oh yeah, where was I? So Munay-ki will be a part of the program. The first class is going to be, so let's talk February. So I have the first class set up. I'm going to pull my notes up that I didn't print out, so you have the computer screen. Sorry. First class is introduction to the program. We're going to go over sacred circle protocol, calling in the 4 directions as well as the vertical axis, horizontal and vertical axis. So I call in 7 angels. I call in northeast, east, south, west, and north. And I have a certain way of calling it in. I'm going to offer you at least 2, if not 3 different ways to call in your sacred circle over the course of this program so that you decide which one resonates with you. And of course, I'll fall back on the ones that I resonate with most of the time. And then I know that everyone has their path and what they resonate with and different lineages that they've come from and ones they're meant to go into. So you will decide what you're going to choose from that. So I'm giving you those tools. It's helpful to have a sacred container, like I said, because it holds that energy. So like, even if you're just doing a quick meditation, call them in anyway. Do like a quick call in. You can, like I mentioned, use your wand to add the opening of the circle, or just call in the angels for protection. And then clearing energy space will happen on that day. We're going to talk about that, like how I would clear a space. And even, where am I now? It's been 2 years, and I've been teaching yoga for 9 years. And only for about 2 years now, I have created sacred space during every single yoga class that I've ever taught, deeper, like I would be going into a meditation or a sacred circle of some sort of ritual, because yoga you're holding a container, and the energy is not as leaky. It's cleansed, it's purified, and you're held during that class. And what my students have said was, it feels different when they go into one of my classes compared to another's. It feels better. It feels there's warmth and something extra that they maybe couldn't put their finger on. So when I heard that, that was like confirmation that what I was doing, even though I felt better and I taught the class probably with more ease, they were feeling it too. So that's pretty amazing. So I'll be teaching you some of those techniques that I've been using for several years. And then the second Thursday, except for the first month, like I mentioned, we are doing your first munay-ki rite, because there's a lot of information at the front end of munay-ki. I wanted to just go over everything. So for this one rite, you're receiving the healer's rite. You're receiving all the information of munay-ki. And then thereafter, not all of the rites will have as much information that needs to be said, more just offering the rite and feeling the energy. So other classes in further months will have more intel, more information, and more teachings within the munay-ki night. Like, which night? The second one. So we have the healer's rite for the first month, and then your third session. So first class, introduction, sacred circle. Second class, munay-ki rite, all the information, all the fun of that with your shamanic journey into the rite. So it's going to include the journey that I've channeled. Your third class is a deeper dive into what we've already talked about, what you're learning, and any other questions that you want to ask regarding that. If we didn't already go over it, if you didn't ask when we were live before, or like I said, if you're doing the recordings, you want to email me that after or instant message me after, you can do that. And then it's just live Q&A. So that third Thursday is a little overflow of everything that maybe we missed, and then any live questions that you might have, more lackadaisical on how we approach that particular class, because I want to encompass and bring in anything extra that would have come to me energetically at that present moment, as well as what you desire. What challenges are you going through? What can I help you with? And how can we bring in what knowledge that I've received, either through channelings or my own teachings that I've received? How can I share that with you? So if you ask the questions, I can bring in something that maybe I wouldn't have known to bring in. So, however, although I have like a very comprehensive layout here of things that I'm going to go over for these 9 months, I hope I have time. I do plan on having one bonus session that's already come up last night that I needed to add to the program, and I just don't feel that the 3 I already have so much and I don't want to overwhelm. But I think one bonus session for free is going to happen in November. It's the last month. So the first month, 3 classes. The second month, so each class will be 3 classes. Each month, rather, will be 3 sessions. So March, we're going to go over, we're beginning in March, our light and shadow integration period, the transmutation energy. We are made of light, we are made of dark, and we're going to bring it together. We need to honor our darkness and that inner child and bring forward everything rather than repress it, because that's what we, as we grow up, tend to do, is a lot of repression, what's happening, and stuffing it down. So now we're going to bring it to the light. When you shine light on fear, it loses its power. But there are things in our shadow that are a part of us that will help us tap into our creativity and make things better and funner, or like more fun, and just a more, what's the word I'm looking for? That word's gone. I think everyone has already popped in. It's popping into your brains right now, what I'm trying to say. So, okay. So we are going into light and shadow. I'm going to talk about what all that entails, and then we'll dive deep into extracting that shadow so that you can live a more full life, figure out why things are triggering you, and the tools to help you go through those triggers when they happen with a more peaceful frame of mind, Buddha-like, or whatever, to find your neutral, so that you can first step into witness and ask yourself, what's happening here? Why is it happening? What are the tools that I can tap into at this very moment? And then to slide deeper into that light and shadow integration time. Clarity! Yes, it can bring clarity. Thanks, Stephanie. And in March, the second month, we are going over the ancient Hawaiian clearing technique, Ho'oponopono, along with your munay-ki rite, bands of power. So where the healer's rite brings up the stuff, the bands of power will give you a way and a place to send that stuff. We bring in the band of earth, the band of water, the band of fire, the band of air, and the band of divine white spirit. So all of that are ways of transmuting energy that's come up for release. And it made sense to me to bring in Ho'oponopono at this point, because we just finished light and shadow, so the following week we talk about Ho'oponopono. Many of you have probably seen the memes online. I've been doing it for years, maybe a decade, maybe more. I couldn't possibly tell you. But the Ho'oponopono is the 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Saying it is powerful. Just by hearing it, there might be tingles in your body and zings up your spine of recognition if you've never heard it before. It's powerful and it's easy. So we're going to go over that. Your journey into the bands of power rite is going to include that, to really help it clear something up that came up during the light and shadow the previous week, or even that week. Something will come up. You know, the minute you decide to sign up, shifts happen. Transformations occur. The energy begins. So once you decide to sign up for any energy thing, whether it's a certification in energy healing or this Mystic Soul program, the energy shifts are happening. When you connect with me, you're going to receive what energy is coming through me, and that energy will come through me as a channel so that you receive what you need to receive. So those who sign up, naturally things are going to come to me throughout the program that will assist you. It's just the way that beautiful group energy works. We love it. So in April, I have shadow astrology ready and available for you. We're going to go over what that means, the Pluto, the moon, those particular things within your astrological chart. If you want to dive deeper into that right now, you can look up your chart. And here's the thing about doing your chart. You can go to astro.com. I have the Time Passages app on my phone, so you can do that. Those are a few places to go to. There are many. And then you have to decide, if you really dive deep into your astrology, do you want to just do the classic way? Is it Placidus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's like the usual way first that just pops up as default when you're searching. Now there's another one called, it's KOCH, Coach. More, I guess it's a more modern one that I've been learning a little star astrology through starseedhotline.com, and they use that method for their housing and where things go. Many stay the same, but it shifts where things go in your houses. So it's you have to decide which one resonates with you most. And then, so that I can't actually decide for you. You can decide. I'm resonating with both the classic and the coach, if I'm pronouncing that right. So I flip-flop, but I'm leaning towards the KOCH. Anyway, whatever that is for you, your shadow astrology may shift a little bit depending on the meaning. So you can kind of look up both if you want. Like, you really want to take a moment and say which one you resonate with. Then it's the honor system. You have to listen to your truth and say, am I resisting that version because I don't want to see it, or because it doesn't resonate? So you just got to listen. That's a part of shadow work, right? Listen to your truth anyway, even if it's uncomfortable. So that's something that came up recently with a discussion I was having, even with my hubby, who may check in on me later with this discussion. And I was talking about something that was uncomfortable with prior family issues of way back, like when we were kids kind of thing. And it was uncomfortable, but I was asked a direct question by my daughter, and I wasn't gonna not answer her because it's uncomfortable. You answer anyway because it's meant to be shared, and the learning is there, and there's something that she was going to be able to process something on a new level, because I wasn't hiding anything. I'm not like that. I don't want to hide. I'm more about, if it's meant to be said, it's going to be said. So there's that Aries in me. So I'm an Aries sun sign, right? So I have that bluntness about me, but I'm a Libra rising. So I also have I must keep the peace. I want all sides to be seen, which is great. It's perfect. But, so I try to balance the blunt with the gentle when I'm saying things. So things have to be said when they have to be said, even if it's uncomfortable, and sometimes especially when it's uncomfortable, because it's in the uncomfortable moments that the truth reveals itself more, and changes can happen. Changes can happen in a moment with more ease, even if it's uncomfortable, especially because like the energy is shifting and moving in your body. You can feel it, and then things just move instead of repressing, right? So that's what we have to do. I'm getting deeper into the teachings already. So then we do some awesome shamanic work with munay-ki. We do the shadow astrology in April with going over 7 hermetic principles. Love them. And then in the second class, I'm going to go over crystal healing, shamanic vocal extraction of disease, and you'll receive your munay-ki rite number 3, harmony rite. And then we go into our deeper dive. After those several classes, I'm sure the deeper dives might get more intense, but we'll see. And then in May, we did a lot of earthy stuff, inner stuff. Then we're going to go out, because in May, it was the perfect time to place this Galactic series portion of the program. Pleiadians come in May. The Pleiadian lineup happens twice a year, May and November. And tell me it's not divinely timed with Beltane and Samhain. When the portal, the veil is the thinnest in May at the end of October, and the Pleiadian lineup is just after that in both months. There's something going on there. So there's some awesome energy happening. So we're just bringing it all together, and you're going to receive some Pleiadian information. Maybe you'll give me some information. And then we're going to go into our Pleiadian lineup 777 activation. The Pleiadians are all about the sevens. 7 stars, 7 sisters of the Pleiades, lining up with the 7 pyramids in Egypt, lining up with 7 mountains in Peru, 7 main energy centers in our body, 7 wonders of the world, 7, 7, 7, 7. So we got 7. Hi, Chico, White Wolf. I hope I pronounced that right. So we have the Pleiadian lineup activation. We're also going to talk about synchronicity numbers, 1111. And I'll bring in some information with regard to that, because numbers, as we know, they count for something. That's why I was like running down to my healing space here to do this at 12:12, because that is bringing in, for us today, it's 12:12. December 12th, and we're in an 11 year, which is master number, but the 1212 just brings in that extra transformational energy. And this program is all about transformation and transmutation. So you rise up into your truth, into your true self. You see more of who you are, and you have the tools to continue forward. Okay, so then the second week in May, we go into our 4th munay-ki rite, the seer's rite, and that we also will be talking about enhancing your psychic gifts. What are they, and how you would enhance them, some techniques, and then our deeper dive the following week. So that's just the lay of the land for the first 4 months. I do have the Lyrans are coming in, the Akashic records are coming in, Avians. We're going to do the Lyrans in August because 888, and the August 8th, the Lions Gateway. If you know anything about Lyrans and 888 and all the things, you know already. The Lyrans come in strongly during that month. It's the month of Leo, hence the lion. Okay, so we are going to do the Arcturian DNA chakra merging healing activation meditation that I channeled. And our final month is November. So we have another Pleiadian lineup happening. So what I wanted to do as our bonus session that month, in addition to what we're already going into, is bring forward another activation of the Pleiades. So I'll be adding that to the schedule. We're also doing the 17 Merkaba breath. You're gonna go into, you're gonna get a lot. And in some spots, like I'm still kind of fine-tuning where I want things to be, but for the most part, we have this layout. For this 9 months, I'm offering you, for anyone who signs up, I'm also going to honor the tradition of munay-ki and offer you an intuitively chosen pie stone, which is of the tradition of munay-ki. Here's a pie stone. I have it on my bail, but and we'll be going over that second class in our first month in February. So I hope that sounds good to you. If this class continues beyond the 9 months, it will shift, it will change, right? And I will bring in new information. The munay-ki rites will remain in our first 9 months, and then perhaps new rites will come forward, new activations. There are 3 or 4 galactic activations happening in this Mystic Soul class, this program. 9 munay-ki rites. I'm bringing forward 2 of the 2, if not 3 more channeled shamanic activations, some journeys for you, bringing forward shamanic traditions and things that I've come to so far, and things that I resonate with, and things that I can share with you. Some things that I think are so cool that I channeled and then found out about after, because that's like huge confirmation for me, like that I've already connected to it in the past or just in this present now moment. So all the things. So I hope this sounds good to you. If you have questions, let me know. We launch February 21st. Lock in your monthly rate of $49 right now, and we'll get going. Within 12 to 24 hours, you'll get the response back. You'll get the confirmation from PayPal if you decide to do it that route. The other thing I want to mention to you is I am a one-woman show. I'm doing it all. I've created the program, I've channeled the program, I'm teaching the program, I've created the web design and all the graphics. I've done all the background, and I'm doing the front end. So sometimes certain things will take me a few minutes, depending on what it is. Still learning some extra cool things with technology that will make it better. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're also going to do a little sound. I am very passionate about my crystal singing bowls. So I'm hoping, and I actually have a new mic coming on the way that I'm hoping will be an amazing addition to help you really hear the bowls when we're in class. So let me know if there's questions. There's so much that I couldn't even possibly mention everything that's in the course, but when you sign up, you'll see it, and you'll get the passwords for the classroom, and you'll have that classroom with the links to all the videos. We're gonna do the videos live on YouTube. They'll be recorded and available within, so what I've noticed is other lives, it has taken a few hours for once the live is finished to be available. So if you're patient, so hi Jessica. So if you're patient with the live, then I'll show up the next day at the latest for you to be able to watch the show if you didn't watch the class, if you didn't get to the class live. So 9 months, 3 classes a month, 9 munay-ki rites. Anyone who's already received the munay-ki rites will receive the unique channeling of that munay-ki rite every month, and it will continue to solidify and activate, continue the activation, the blossoming of those seeds of potential that have already been planted within you when you received the munay-ki rites originally. So if you decide that, 3 to 4 galactic activations. So you're getting galactic information. This was actually a request by several of my students to have more information about the Pleiades and the Lyrans and the Avians and more things. So I'm bringing forward that as something that was requested of me. So I'm like, this resonates totally with me. We must be inclusive of the stars. We are not just human. Our soul's lineage goes beyond Earth. It goes way back. So we are and have been many other beings before now. There are many souls who are have just started being human, from being light being to human, and many who have lived other extraterrestrial lives as such, the Lyrans, the Avians, the Pleiadians, those kinds of things, and decided to come here to Earth to live here now. To bring in the higher vibrational energy. So there are souls who, and I shouldn't say just, because those souls who have only lived earthly lives are powerful freaking souls, and they can resonate and connect with this energy and bring in as well. So all of us are meant to connect with all of the energies of Earth, Gaia, of the stars, of all the different multidimensional energies and beings of light that come to us, so that we can bring it forward through us, channel it into the earth, rise up through this ascension process, and continue to evolve. So we will always, hi Sarah, we're always evolving, we're always growing. And this program is an evolution of what I've gone through for almost 20 years and learned and come to, and where I am now. And like I said, whatever I come to throughout the program, I'm going to share. So the new information that may not be on the docket just yet, I may decide to add a little bit, and we'll see what comes up. Like I said, you're going to ask the questions. You're going to give me what you would like as well. So there will be crystal information. There may be some essential oil information. We're going over a lot. So we got the Ho'oponopono, we got the shamanic stuff, we got the galactic stuff. And then if you have further questions of what I'm offering, or if you want to see more, and maybe it's already on what I'm deciding to offer, I can clarify. I'll come back live and chat a little bit more about this Mystic Soul program, and I hope you sign up. So you're just going to go to maggiesbliss.com/mystic soul, so all one word, MYSTICSOUL. And then you can read a little bit more about the program. You can decide if you'd like to register, and email me, shoot me an instant message if you have further questions, or add a comment to this post so that I can address it now, later, within the clarification of the program and future lives. So we launch February 21st. So feel free to go to the website, sign up, and we'll start this awesome journey together. And I hope to see you soon. Love and sparkles of light. Aho. Namaste. Have an amazing 12/12 day today.